Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the month of March 2017. Let's see what's going on for you this month. Definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. We are finally adding more people this month to that, so that will be cool. But let's see what we have going on for you this month. Definitely thinking about the past in some ways, and that's rather interesting too. All right, cool. You show up in a very good position at the end, so I'm definitely happy to see that for you. But let me see. You start off with the Four of Hearts, card of commitment. So a lot of you could be making new commitments this month, and this could be in love. It could be some sort of commitment, deeper relationship, something like that, or even marriage for some of you. For others, this could just be commitment to work, commitment to business, commitment to clients, or even a commitment to friends, and even a card of making new friends. So definitely a great time to make new friends. I would say, I think friendship making gets better towards the end of the year, and next year, really, I think is a much better year maybe for friends, kind of. And although, I mean, I would start right now. I think it's a great time to network. And, I talked about this in the 2017 readings. That's great. 2017 is an amazing year to network and meet new people. This is also a great card for travel and traveling for work and traveling for business as well. Even a great card for moving to a place that you really kind of fall in love with. So I like to see that. Next, you have the Queen of Clubs. Great card for, again, friends. So I think it could be, I think it could be this month a great month for you for as far as friendships go, making new friends, meeting new people. This is also a card of authority. I think a lot of you could be working towards becoming an authority on something, working towards kind of becoming even like a manager at work or getting into a higher up position. Even if you don't work, you could be trying to become an authority on something or trying to learn as much as you can about something. It's also an amazing card for intuition and looking into the future. So a lot of you could be like looking into the future. I think a lot of people are this month. It's weird. I think, what I really think it is just coming off of that eclipse, coming off the Pisces eclipse now, and then kind of seeing a new future. It's the final Pisces eclipse. Pisces is the final sign. And, so I think it's kind of like really is like an ending. This eclipse really does give us a new beginning in a lot of ways. So, that could be pretty exciting for a lot of you, for sure. Next, you have the Ten of Spades. Ten of Spades is a card that I say is like the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Death card and the Tarot all wrapped up into one. It's like the Ten of Swords, having a bunch of swords stuck in your back, having dealt with a lot of adversity and challenges. Ten of Wands, you're carrying a heavy burden. But it's like the Death card. It says you're leaving a bunch of that behind. You're moving past a lot of those difficulties now, and you're finally being able to move forward. You also have the Nine of Spades, which is thinking about those things. Nine of Spades represents thinking about past difficulties today. And it's actually a good card. You have a 5 here. Whenever I see a 9 like this, the Nine of Spades plus a 5, to me it represents you realizing how maybe a lot of your difficulties were actually a blessing in disguise. Maybe how something didn't work out from your past, and now only in March, now you're like, oh, now I see why that didn't work out. Now I see why I had to deal with that challenge. So I think that sometimes when this combination comes up between these two cards, it just makes you realize why you had to go through something, and now you see, what it's kind of led to. Next, you have the Eight of Hearts card that represents definitely more love opportunities. Eight of Hearts is more of a social card to me, so maybe some of you are just like socially dating at this time if you're single, more just on a social level, maybe not so serious. Maybe you're looking to get serious, but, it's kind of like social at the moment. So it can be a good card of meeting new people, meeting new friends. It can also represent a gift from the universe, like getting paid back, for good karma for something that you did in the past. So a lot of you could be seeing some sort of universal gifts coming in or some sort of benefits there, which is always nice. But again, this is an amazing card for networking, amazing card for socializing, great card for work as well, great card for like getting along with your fellow coworkers, or even if you have a business, getting along with the people that are involved in your business or people that you work with. So it's a nice card. Next, you have the Queen of Hearts. Really weird. This card's been coming up for several signs now, and I've switched decks several times, so I know it's not sticking in one position or something. It represents your mother, listening to your mother, and so if your mother's still around and she delivers a message to you this month, literally, then pay attention to that message. Even if she's not around, you might get a message from like a person. I always say that, like, sometimes this card somebody, just like a friend or something, will say something to you, and you'll think of your mother. You'll be like, oh man, my mother used to say that to me. So if that happens, pay attention to those messages. Also, a great card for opening up to love. Like I said, to, I think, Cancer, this card doesn't necessarily represent getting the love you want this month necessarily, but it does represent opening up to it, like finally allowing it in, which is sometimes like the very beginnings of finally having a relationship that you want. So very good card there. Next, you have the Five of Diamonds. Great time to start anything new. Great time to start anything that you want. So, businesses, relationships, new spiritual beliefs, new diets, new exercise routines, anything you want to start. This card I look at it as like a jump start. It gives you like a little kick start to whatever you're starting, and it gives you extra energy for more success. Also an amazing card for selling anything. If you're selling a home, a car, or anything really, this is a very good card for sales. And then finally, we have the King of Spades. I think that a lot of Virgos have been working towards the King of Spades for a long time. King of Spades to me is probably maybe the best king that you could possibly be, because it's a card of having been through a lot, but actually learning from all your mistakes, learning from all your challenges, and becoming kind of almost, I don't want to say enlightened, because it's not necessarily a card of enlightenment, but it's definitely a card of like mastery, like mastering some sort of something in your life, challenges, difficulties, all this other stuff, and kind of rising above it all. So definitely a good card to have, but looks like a great month. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your March.